Hey everyone, Matt J. Doyle here with Tap Interviews and Team Easyway. I'm here with the amazing, the outstanding, the wonderful Kymberli Ann Boynton. Hi Kymberli, welcome to the show.
Hi Matt, how are you?
Doing great, how are you?
Good, nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you again. Thank you very much for coming on the show, it's much appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. So, Kymberli, please tell us what you're currently working on.
So right now in production, I'm getting ready to launch our first issue of Serenity Magazine. It's something that we've had in the works now for the last few years. However, because of COVID, we kind of put a halt to it back in 2019. So luckily, thanks to Eric Zuley, we decided to put this magazine together and finally get it launched. So this is pretty much our deadline today and over the weekend. So we're getting ready to launch that March 19th. It looks great, so I can't wait for everybody to see that. Then I have 2 TV shows that are getting ready to come out, or like I would say spring, late spring, early summer, Keeping Up with Kim, Keeping It Real with Kim. So one is going to be a talk show where we're going to be featuring, celebrities and people of influence. My goal for that is to also feature businesses, because I think like through the pandemic, there was a lot of businesses that, were able to open, even though a lot of them had to close. There's some really great businesses locally and, even not locally for me, that just need to be showcased and the business owners. And so I really want to support that. I'm very big on trying to support my community and the business owners of it, and supporting local businesses or, local shopping and things like that. And then the second show, Keeping Up with Kim, is basically what it says, is keeping up with me, and it's a reality show. So I'm excited for both of those. And I'm also working with Eric Zuley, the editor-in-chief now for the Easy Way magazine. So I'm excited for that because we're going to be launching that as well. So there's a few things in the works. We just opened up relocated to the Temecula Promenade with one of my businesses, #Selfie Experience. So we're excited about that. We opened that location up in December. And, we're doing really good. We have a green screen room there, and, we're doing a lot of events that are going to be coming up there as well.
Awesome. You have a lot going on. Oh my God.
Yes. Hence why the show is called Keeping Up with Kim. I can't keep up with myself. So. Trying to get everybody else to keep up with me too.
Well, congratulations on all those projects. I wish you the best. So, yeah, so let's go in now and take a look at some of your websites. The one you were talking about, the #Selfie Experience.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that. So if you could keep talking while I share the screen, that'd be great.
Okay, so a little bit about #Selfie Experience. We opened that, myself and my business partner, Mr. James. We opened that up in June of last year. So we were originally outside the LA Optical Museum. We were the first selfie museum to actually, or selfie gallery to actually open up in California. The idea came about a couple months before that, and I just kind of went with it. And it's a funny story how that even happened, why I never even would have thought of opening up a Selfie Experience Gallery. But it's just something that happened a couple months before. And I went to my business partner, Mr. James. I said, hey, I have this idea. And I was telling everybody about my idea. And literally like the next day we came up with the name, found a location, which we started out at our original location. And then we've just now moved into a better spot and a bigger spot, like I said, in the Temecula Promenade. So we were the first ones here in California, and then a couple have opened up, since then. But I mean, it's growing, and everybody's doing selfies, everybody's doing TikToks. It's all about social media right now. So, we're always trying to stay ahead. So that's why we created the green screen room. So you can come in, even with like businesses, it's really good. So business people can come in, we could put their logo up there, that we could do social media packages for them, headshots. I even have one on there that I did with Kobe. So I threw my Laker jerseys and stuff on, and did one with Kobe Bryant. And I mean, pretty much anything, you know, as you know, with Green Room Experience, anything you want to be, anywhere you want to be, it's really awesome. So if you guys are in the Temecula area, come down to the Temecula Promenade and check out hashtag Selfie Experience. We're underneath the Cheesecake Factory and next to Macy's.
Awesome. And hi to all the people watching. Thank you. And hi to all the people that watch the video later on as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, hi. So, yeah, let's move on now to the Keeping Up with Kim website. If you could just talk a little bit about that while I share it.
Okay. So the biggest thing, the way Keeping Up with Kim actually started out was I have a really close friend, Victor Ibarra, and he has a podcast, Little Saint Productions. And so hi to Vic, because I know Vic is watching, and I know I'm going to do a shout out to him and, you know, all my other friends. And but anyway, so he had a podcast. And so originally I thought, because side note, I'm also a marriage and family therapist. So when he was doing his podcast, my idea was, you know, maybe we should come on and do a weekly show, you know, with different therapy things, like, you know, for anxiety, depression, you know, PTSD, and like have a weekly show with that. But on a side note, here at the house, there's like 6 or 7 or 8 of us that live together. So I have my kids here, and then my grandson, and it's never a dull moment here. So we started out just randomly. We are always constantly doing crazy stuff here at the house. And so one day we just started, you know, filming Facebook Live stuff. And I just started saying never a dull moment. And that just kind of became this thing of never a dull moment, which, you know, kind of stars my my bonus son, Anthony /Habibi. So I know he's probably watching. So hi, he's downstairs in his room. But anyway, so it was a big thing where everybody was like, oh my God, you know, we want to see that again. When are you going to do another episode of Never a Dull Moment? And I was like, you guys do know, like, that was just random stuff in our house that was just funny. And we Facebook Lived it, and it just turned into this big thing. And so we would go out somewhere and everybody already knew who he was because of the fact that, you know, we were on Facebook doing this stuff. So then the idea came, you know, with why don't we turn into Keeping Up with Kim? Because as all my friends know, my family knows, like, I'm just constantly doing stuff. Like my hands are in everything, and I'm just multitasking all the time and constantly have projects going on. And so it was just, everybody was saying like, we can't even keep up with you. You know, what are you doing? Slow down. Like, you're just doing so much. We just can't keep up with you. So then I thought, you know, why don't we do a show, Keeping Up with Kim? Because it just was to the point where it's like, you know, everybody was always wondering like what I was doing and, you know, what's going on next and, you know, whatever. So I thought, okay, this is kind of cool. Let's just run with that idea. And so I did. And then again, like with the talk show part of it, you know, that's where I want to showcase influencers. And there's so many different people now being part of the Easy Way Network, you know, which, you know, about too. And that's how we met. It's really opened up a lot of doors for me. And I've met a lot of genuinely like just nice people of influence. And so hearing their different titles, some I can't even pronounce, you know, I was like, wow, why don't more people know about this? I mean, especially like in the medical field, there's a lot of different people that I've met and they're going to be featured in our magazine that do specialties that, you know, would alleviate the use for like pain medication, muscle relaxers, you know, pharmaceutical kind of things. And as we know, those are like temporary fixes and sometimes they're addictive. And so I'm thinking like, why don't more people know about these special fields? So I'm glad to say we're going to be able to feature some of those in our magazine. Would like to feature some of them on our TV show, along with, like I said, we have celebrity guests that are going to be on there. And then we even have a cooking show that my husband's going to do. He's a chef at Vincenzo's restaurant here in Lake Elsinore. And so he's going to have a little cooking show segment there. So it'll always be something new, you know, cooking with him as well. And so those are kind of the two things that are coming. So I'm excited about them.
Oh, it sounds exciting. I'm excited too. So without further ado, we'll move on and share another side, the Serenity Wellness Center. Mm-hmm. So talk us through this a little bit.
So Serenity Wellness Center was started by myself and my business partner, Michelle Arbuthnot. She's a family nurse practitioner. And we actually started out, I believe it was, I want to say 2018 with that. And we started out as Inches Body Sculpting. Now myself, I was trained and certified in doing body wraps years ago. It started right after my last daughter was born in 1998, 1997, 1998. So with my background, with her background, we thought, hey, let's put this kind of wellness center together. We could do body wraps. She also does counseling. She's published a few books, and so we thought, well, let's do this wellness center. So we started out doing that, but then with the name Inches Body Sculpting, it kind of narrowed it down to everybody thinking that that's all we did was, weight loss kind of stuff. And we really wanted to broaden it. So we moved locations and we created Serenity Wellness Center. And so with the Wellness Center, she took care of all the medical, all the cosmetology stuff. And then I handled all the mental wellness and emotional. We were even contracted with the Veterans Affairs Department. So she was able to see all those veterans that were waiting to get their disability and assist with that. And so we had a, really good thing going on. And then of course, COVID hit. And, so we were, forced to close the building down and, still doing telemedicine. I know she was doing that. And then I was also, seeing my patients, via telehealth. And, the ones that I was close to and I had a relationship with, I would still see in person. But that's basically what we do. And then the magazine is something that was, created off of that, to get out there in the public, so we're going to have a print publication. We'll also have an online publication as well. So that's the one that we're getting ready to launch. And I think we're launching that on the March 19th at Eric's birthday party. So I'm excited about that too, because it looks really good. So I'm excited. And that features our cover, Dr. Dante Sears. So we're excited for everybody to see and read about her as well.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about the birthday party, Eric's birthday party and Dante's birthday party.
Eric's birthday and Dante's birthday, March 19th. It's going to be exciting. So there's so many people that are going to be there. I mean, so many different power players, a lot of celebrities, just a really good group of people. And when people think, and I know for me, because I've been in the entertainment industry for a while, in different capacities since I was, very young. So I've met an array of celebrities. So you hear Hollywood, the glamour of it, then you hear the horror of it, but there's really this mix. And I've been in it, like I said, for a long time. But this group that Eric has together, that's involved with the Easy Way Network, are just a great group of people. Everybody's like-minded, everybody's supporting each other. And you're talking about power players. We got Rayster Michaels, who's a very good friend of mine. So Rayster, if you're watching, I love you. Lainey Rhodes, Helen Rhodes, they're really the reason why, I actually got back into it, because I kind of stepped away from that industry for a while and, went different directions so I can start, different careers and different businesses. But thanks to Lainey and Helen, Joseph Kelly, our little network of celebrities, I mean, they are really a good bunch of people. They're big influencers. Jimmy Star, Ron Russell, love you guys. Al Burke. I mean, I have to say, Al Burke, of those of you who don't know Al Burke, he's Mr. Outrageous, WWF. Al Burke from day one has just made my day. He's actually, and I don't know how many people even mail things out anymore, but I was having a really rough week one time, and I get this thing in the mail from Al Burke, and it's just a card just simply saying, hey, thinking of you, wanting to make you smile, let you know you're loved. That made my day, that somebody that important, that's, of that influential status or celebrity status, actually took his time to mail me a card just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. I think it was like 2-3 days ago, I get a phone call and it's from Al, and I picked it up. And he said, just called to say I love you. That's all. Wanted to make you smile. So it's these type of influencers and celebrities that are involved with the Easy Way Network and are involved in my life that just make a difference. And those of you who have been to our red carpet events that we've done over the last, 6 months, have met some of them. And again, it's like, I just feel really blessed and I can speak for my friends around me and our staff and everybody that we've built our friendship around these influencers and celebrities, that we're just really blessed to know them and really blessed to have been able to further our careers and further my career because of them. And it's just, this last 4 weeks has been amazing. Had you told me 4 weeks ago I was going to have a TV show, my magazine and all the things that I have going on, I would have thought you guys are crazy, because I just, I have my hands full with other stuff. So because of these friends that I have and these influencers and Eric Cooley and, everybody else, the Easy Way Network, my whole life has been changed dramatically. And I'm very excited about all the stuff that I'm being able to bring to entertainment and bring to the community. My biggest thing is I feel like we've just been sheltered for the last couple of years. Like nobody saw a pandemic ever coming on in our lifetime. So when that happened, it just kind of, nobody really knew what to do. And I saw a lot of different things happen through that time period where it was like, you know what, I'm not going to live in fear. And my circle of friends, I know we got a lot of slack for it, on social media, because we were still doing things, safely, but we were still doing things. And the inevitable was, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. And I think the majority of us have gotten it already. And so, we just weren't going to live in fear. And that was the biggest thing for me. I'm a big, huge believer. All glory, my foundation is to God. So my thing is like, God has always been bigger than a pandemic. He's always been bigger than COVID. So why is my fear going to outweigh my faith? And so that's just always been my thing. And I don't care who, was mad at me for, living our life. We're still here. Again, that will never change. My faith will always outweigh my fear. And so I just felt like we were isolated for so long and everything just went dramatic and people didn't know how to cope again when they got back into society. So it's like, you know what, let's bring some entertainment. Let's bring some unity back into the community. And hey, that kind of rhymed, unity back in the community. I like that. But it's just, let's bring people back together and learn how to coexist, because I saw that as a therapist, even with the teenagers now, especially kids, they were not meant to be apart and they weren't meant to be isolated. So being able to bring everybody back together and coexist and have fun doing it, that's always been my goal in, doing what I'm doing now. Let's keep the entertainment and the drama on TV where it belongs, and let's have some kind of peace and unity and fun in our communities and, just continue living life.
Awesome, Kymberli, that's great. All right, well, let's quickly share your Facebook page. Just keep talking while I do that.
Oh no, see, you keep telling me to keep talk. I'll be here talking. I can talk. So again, I just want to thank those of you who have joined, to support me. Those of you who have been by my side, that have been through the craziness of the last couple of years with me. Like I said, I'm really blessed to have a really good support system. Some shout out to my kids, my daughter, Amanda, who's over there running hashtag, Victor, Veronica, my best friends, my husband, Brad, Mr. James, my business partner, Eric, Dante, Rayster, Laney. There's so many different people. Christina Gomez, you're out there, I know. Just want to give shout outs to, and I know there's so many more. So if I didn't say your name, it's not that I'm not thinking about you. So it's just, like I said, again, I'm just really, really blessed to have the supporters that I do, the friends that I do. My circle is small, but I like it like that because, like I said, there's a handful of people that I trust. And unfortunately, not everybody has your best interest, especially when you're moving forward or you're doing something. People kind of want to hold you back and try to keep you in the, oh, well, remember when. Well, we're not living in the remember when. We all have a past. We all have done things we're not proud of. We all have made mistakes. We're human beings, but, be happy, be supportive of the things that people are doing. I'm happy for people who are succeeding. I'm happy to see people live their dreams. And because of the friends that I do have, my genuine friends, they've made this happen for me, and absolutely hands down, they're going along the ride with me, because those are the ones that have stood by me. Those are the ones that have supported me, that have been there. So I'm bringing them along with me. So any of my success goes to them, goes to all of you for that matter.
Awesome. And we're on your Facebook page now, just seeing some friends that you have there and some pictures. And this one was Albert, that one, right?
Yes, Albert, Joseph Kelly. That was actually with you at the last event. That was actually where we met, Matt.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was a great event. It was great to meet you there. So that was the guy you were talking about, Albert.
Yes.
So yeah, that's your Facebook. And then the last thing I want to do is just come back to the broadcast, and then I'll just show people your Instagram. And for your Instagram, they can follow you on this page. They can follow you on your Facebook as well.
Absolutely.
It's just Kymberli Boynton. So yeah, and you have your IMDb page on there as well, and some great pictures.
Yes, those are, and that's my grandson, my cousin. So I don't know, I think you guys are looking at the same thing I am. So those are some of the pictures that we did at Hashtag, which is my business in the Temecula Mall we were talking about. So we have a lot of events that are coming up through there. Oh, and also we have the Visionaries Film Festival that's going to be coming up early, I want to say around the fall. So we're looking at like late August, early September for this. And that's also going to be held here in Temecula. Vahan, who is the CEO of the Visionaries Film Festival, I think the last time we spoke, I think we already had like a little over 20 submissions. So we're still accepting film submissions for that. It's going to be a huge event, red carpet, gold carpet, you know, all of the above. That's another event that's going to be here in Temecula. So those of you who are independent filmmakers and want to get your film, you know, there's still time, and that's just visionariesfestival@gmail.com. And I post it all over my social media as well too, but, you know, definitely want to, you know, get more film submissions in there. I know a couple of my friends have already submitted theirs. Albert got his in there. Dave Bailey has his Stitcher in there. So we're really excited about that. Jennifer Davis, my daughter, did makeup for them. And Jennifer's, you know, already won some awards for hers. And so we're just really excited about, you know, the films that are coming in, and, you know, we're going to be hosting that, like I said, in the fall sometime. We're looking, like I said, at the end of August or early September. And then we have a wrestling event, a huge wrestling event coming also to Temecula. And that's going to be, I believe, in June. And I know my business partner, James, is going to kill me for probably forgetting the dates on this, but I have all these dates in my head that I'm trying to remember. So in June, we're doing a huge wrestling event that's going to involve Ronnie Angel. It's going to involve, you know, Mr. James is going to be in there. This Al Burke will definitely be part of it, but it's going to be a huge wrestling event here in the Temecula Promenade Mall as well. So lots of things coming up this year. I think literally every month for me is booked. I know every weekend for me is booked all the way probably to the end of the year. So it's just a lot of exciting stuff, you know, that's happening. And like I said, I attribute a lot of it to the start with, you know, Lainey and Helen Rhodes, Joseph Kelly, Racer Michaels, and then over the last few weeks, Eric Zuli with The Easy Way. And, you know, I just can't thank everybody enough for, you know, making my dreams possible, and, you know, being able to, like I said, be out there in the public eye and be an influencer, and, you know, hopefully, you know, make things, you know, a little bit better and less crazy in the world. So that's the idea anyway.
Cool. And we have some comments from Nasiki Nakoko.
Nasiki.
She said, congratulations. Yeah, she said, congratulations, my sis. This is so amazing. Can't wait for watching. Keeping up with Kim. God bless you, businesses, your businesses. And then Johnny Vanoka said, March 19th is my birthday. I'm bringing a cake.
Yes, Johnny. Love you,
He is in the house.
Lemon cake with cream cheese frosting. That's my favorite, Johnny. We'll split it.
So, yeah, so thank you guys for the comments. Thank you to all the people that have been watching. You've been amazing. So, Kymberli, can we wrap it up with your message to the world right now?
Right now, my message to the world is what my message is do not ever let your fears overcome what your faith is. Your faith should always be stronger than your fears. There is nothing in this world that is bigger than the universe. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter who you pray to. We have a creator, and that creator is bigger than anything in this world that could go wrong. So if you guys just have that faith and just constantly find the positives in the negatives, you will always, always be taken care of. So that's my positive message. Faith over fear.
Faith over fear. Love it. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today, Kymberli. I'd just like to quickly thank our sponsors, EasyWayNetwork.com and EasyWayWall.com, BETV, Billionaires Elite VIP, EasyWay TV, Roku, Fire TV, Amazon, and Apple TV, EasyWay.tv, BrainTap, and Keeping Up with Kim.
Yay.
Thank you guys for being on the sponsors wall. Thank you all for watching. And any final words, Kymberli?
I just want to thank you, Matt, for having me on here. It was great. And again, thank you to all those who are out there watching and supporting. I love you guys. And I love you too, Matt. And I look forward to seeing you on March 19th.
Absolutely. Love you too. Love all you people. Love the Easy Way fam. Love the Matt J. Doyle fam. Love the Kymberli Boynton fam. And for all the people watching, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for the comments. It was a wonderful show. Can't wait to edit it and put it on the internet even further. So that's pretty much it for today, except I just wanted to quickly say Eric and Dante's birthday coming up on the 19th of March. Please watch it on Zoom. If you didn't get a private invite, it's going to be fantastic. And I believe they're going to be televising it as well on all the networks that are down the bottom of this screen. Thank you, Kymberli, and goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.